The beginning of a dream. The world had followed Honey Boo Boo, Alana Thompson, since she was just a little girl with a spark that could light up television screens. But today, the cameras weren't capturing a reality show stunt or a red carpet moment. Today, they were about to witness something far more magical. Sparkles, her dream with Dralin was about to come true. The hospital room was glowing under soft lights, the hum of machines filling the air like a suspenseful soundtrack. Dralin's hands were trembling, not out of fear, but from the overwhelming anticipation of meeting the tiny soul that would forever change their lives. Alana, no longer just Honey Boo Boo, but a soon-to-be mother, whispered with teary eyes. "This is it, Dralin, our dream is really happening." Outside, family members whispered nervously, paparazzi flashed their cameras, and fans online were already flooding timelines with questions. Has the baby arrived yet? Every second felt like a countdown. Every heartbeat echoed louder than the last. And then, the doctor leaned forward with a smile that carried the weight of history. "Are you ready to meet your baby?" The room froze. Dralin gripped Alana's hand tighter. Tears brimmed. Cameras clicked outside. The world was holding its breath. And just before the first cry pierced the silence, the doors of destiny opened. Pregnancy. For many, it's just a word. For Alana Thompson, better known to the world as Honey Boo Boo, it became the heartbeat of an entire new chapter. When the news broke, the internet exploded. Headlines screamed across tabloids. Honey Boo Boo expecting her first child. Fans cheered, critics judged, and paparazzi sharpened their lenses. But inside the quiet walls of her home, the story was much simpler. It was about two young souls, Alana and Dralin, learning to navigate the most beautiful, terrifying journey of their lives. Underscore 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 underscore. Cherry blossomed the first flutter. Alana still remembered the night she felt the first tiny kick. She had been lying on the couch, scrolling through fan comments, some filled with love, others with harsh judgment. Suddenly, a soft flutter inside her belly stopped her mid-scroll. Her eyes widened. "Dralin, did you feel that?" she whispered, grabbing his hand and placing it gently on her stomach. His face lit up with childlike wonder when he felt the faint push. "That's our baby," he said softly, his voice breaking with emotion. "Our dream is real." In that moment, the noise of the outside world disappeared. There were no paparazzi, no online trolls, just the three of them, cocooned in love. Underscore 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 underscore. Dizzy the world watching. But the outside world wasn't so forgiving. Cameras stalked them at grocery stores. Strangers whispered in restaurants. Every outfit Alana wore, every craving she shared, became a headline. Some nights she cried, wondering if she could handle being a mother under such scrutiny. Dralin held her close and whispered, "Alana, we're not raising our baby for them. We're raising our baby for us. For love." Those words became her shield. Underscore 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 underscore. Baby bottle nesting dreams. As the months passed, their tiny apartment slowly transformed. The once plain guest room bloomed into a nursery painted in soft pastel shades. Tiny clothes hung neatly on hangers, teddy bears waited on shelves, and a crib stood proudly in the center, like a throne awaiting its little king or queen. Alana spent hours rocking in the chair, imagining bedtime stories, first steps, and birthday candles. She laughed about the diaper messes that were sure to come. She cried about the responsibility. But above all, she hoped. Underscore 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 underscore. Microphone family and fame. Alana's family, always loud and colorful, rallied around her. Mama June was teary-eyed but proud. Her sisters fussed over baby names, already imagining themselves as doting aunts. Yet, fame had its claws in everything. Offers for exclusive first pictures rolled in. TV producers whispered about special episodes. Alana had to draw a line. "This isn't a show," she told them. "This is my life. This is my baby." It was the first time she truly felt like she was in charge of her own story. Underscore 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 underscore. Hourglass not done the countdown. Each doctor's visit brought new joy and new nerves. Hearing the baby's heartbeat for the first time made Alana sob uncontrollably. Watching the grainy ultrasound image felt like peeking into a magical secret. As the due date drew near, the world grew louder. Fans speculated on names, dates, and gender. Social media turned every rumor into a storm. But inside, Alana and Dralin grew quieter. More connected. Every night, they lay side by side, whispering about the future. Who would the baby look like? Would they inherit Alana's sparkle or Dralin's calm strength? How could they protect this little one from the noise of fame? They didn't have all the answers. But they had each other. Underscore 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 underscore. High voltage. The night arrives. It was a warm summer evening when Alana felt the sharp pull in her stomach. At first, she thought it was just another cramp. But then, another. Stronger. Closer. Her breath caught. "Dralin," she said, eyes wide. "I think it's time." The bags were already packed. The car was ready. But their hearts? Their hearts were racing faster than ever. As they rushed out, camera flashes followed, reporters shouted, the world watched. But in that whirlwind, Alana clutched Dralin's hand and whispered, "This is it. Our baby's coming." And with that, their journey to parenthood reached its most breathtaking chapter yet, the moment of truth. The big day. The night sky was heavy with stars, as if the universe itself was holding its breath. Inside the speeding car, Alana gripped Dralin's hand so tightly that his knuckles turned white. Her breaths came sharp and uneven, a rhythm that matched the contractions. "Breathe, baby, just breathe," Dralin whispered, trying to steady his own trembling voice. The hospital lights loomed ahead like a beacon. Paparazzi were already outside, cameras flashing, fans shouting. But none of it mattered now. There was only one mission, bringing their baby safely into the world. Underscore. Alarm clock. The long hours. The sterile hospital room buzzed with quiet urgency. Nurses moved quickly, monitors beeped, doctors gave calm instructions. Alana's face was pale, yet her eyes burned with determination. She had faced critics her whole life, survived the chaos of fame, but this was the ultimate test. Dralin never left her side. He whispered prayers under his breath, kissed her forehead, wiped away sweat and tears. "You're the strongest person I know," he told her, voice cracking. And tonight, you're going to show the world what real strength looks like. Hours passed. Pain came in waves. Each contraction pulled a cry from Alana's lips, but also a deeper bond between them. Outside, the family waited anxiously. Mama June paced the halls, Alana's sisters huddled together, their phones buzzing with constant messages. Is the baby here yet? Broken heart the fear. At one point, the monitors beeped faster. The doctor frowned. A nurse adjusted wires. Alana's heart pounded in terror. What's happening? Is the baby okay? She gasped, tears blurring her vision. The doctor's calm voice soothed the room. We just need to reposition you. The baby's heart rate dipped for a moment, but everything is under control. For a few seconds, time stopped. Dralin held her hand tighter than ever, whispering, no matter what happens, we'll face it together. Underscore 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 underscore. Glowing star the push. Finally, the words they had been waiting for came. Alana, it's time to push. The room transformed into a battlefield of love and courage. Nurses encouraged, Dralin counted, Alana screamed through the pain. Her entire world narrowed to this moment, the sweat, the agony, the fire in her chest. And then, through the blur of tears and exhaustion, she heard it. A sound so small, yet so powerful it shook her to her core. Underscore. Baby, the first cry. A tiny cry filled the air. High-pitched, raw, perfect. The doctor lifted the baby gently into the light. Congratulations, he said softly. It's a beautiful, healthy baby. Alana broke into sobs, covering her face with her hands. Dralin's tears streamed freely as he kissed her and whispered, we did it, baby. We really did it. The nurse placed the newborn against Alana's chest. Tiny fingers curled around her own. For the first time in her life, the world went completely silent. There were no cameras. No headlines. No judgment. Just a mother, a father, and their miracle. Movie camera outside the room. Outside the delivery room, the family heard the cry and burst into tears of joy. Mama June held her daughters close, whispering, that's our baby. That's our little blessing. In that moment, the chaotic world of fame seemed so far away. The only headline that mattered was written in their hearts. A family had been born. The hospital room was quiet now. The chaos, the shouting, the beeping of monitors, all had faded into a gentle lullaby. In Alana's arms lay the tiniest miracle she had ever seen. The baby's skin was soft, flushed with new life. Little fingers curled instinctively around her thumb, and in that small gesture, Alana felt her entire world shift. She wasn't just Honey Boo Boo anymore. She was Mama. Dralin leaned close, eyes red from tears. He pressed a kiss on Alana's forehead and then on the baby's. We're a family now, he whispered, his voice trembling with awe. This is the dream we talked about every night. And now, it's here, in our arms. Woman-girl family reactions. When the family was finally allowed inside, the room burst with emotion. Mama June cried openly, clutching her daughter and grandchild with shaky hands. My baby has a baby, she whispered, half laughing, half sobbing. Alana's sister squealed, fighting over who got to hold the baby first. Cameras clicked, yes, the world would see these moments, but for once, the flashes didn't bother Alana. This wasn't about fame. It was about love. Cherry blossomed the promise. Later that night, when the family had gone home and the hospital lights dimmed, Alana and Dralin sat side by side, staring at their newborn sleeping peacefully in the crib. Alana broke the silence. Do you think we're ready for this? I mean, really ready? Dralin took her hand, his gaze steady. No one's ever fully ready. But we'll learn. We'll protect this little one. We'll give them the love we never had. That's all that matters." Tears welled in Alana's eyes, but this time they weren't from fear. They were from hope. Glowing star, a new beginning. Morning sunlight spilled into the room. The baby stirred, letting out a soft cry, their first sunrise as a family. Alana smiled, exhaustion etched into her face, but joy brighter than any spotlight she had ever stood under. "This is the best day of my life," she whispered. Dralin wrapped an arm around her shoulders, pulling her close as they both gazed at their child. "The world may call us Honey Boo Boo and Dralin," he said softly. "But to this baby, we're just Mama and Daddy." And with that, a new story began. Not one written for TV screens or headlines, but one written in late-night feedings, tiny giggles, first steps, and countless memories yet to come. The chapter of fame would always be part of them. But this was the chapter of family. Their dream had come true. And it was only the beginning. Sparkles, the end sparkles.